Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you how this mod works and what you need to do to get this stereoscopic view and this new sensation of depth inside your games. It's not just a flight simulator mod. You can use any OpenXR game. So the idea came from watching 3D movies at an IMAX theater. I said, why I can't have this 3D sensation at home with my high-end VR headset? So after a lot of research and understanding how we humans and our brains collect all the information, the spatial information, and how our eyes perceive depth, I come up right now with this mod. I hope you enjoy it, and let's see. Once you click on the link in the description, you have this website, and here you will download the OpenXR Toolkit mod. You go down and you have the download zip file button. You click there, and here you see you can download the file. One is a text file. All you need to do is replace this file. So you open the folder where you have the OpenXR Toolkit installed. In this case, I have the toolkit here. In Program Files, OpenXR Toolkit. You need to make a backup of this file, so you're going to rename this file or just keep it safe in another folder. Okay? And then you just copy the file that I include in the zip file. Once you have this, the mod is already installed. If you want to check that the mod is already installed, you go to the OpenXR Toolkit companion app, and here you'll find that Primashock mod 1.3.9 is active, so it's working. Now you go back to the game, and that's it. Once you open the menu, you use the shortcuts you choose in the OpenXR Toolkit companion app. First, you go to System, and under System, you will find the display resolution you're using. In this case, I have a 5090, and a Pimax Crystal Super, so the resolution is pretty big. You might find something similar or lower than this. Don't worry, you can try. This is like super sampling or using a lower resolution, so your performance is what your GPU is able to produce, okay? Then, the most important thing here is going to field of view, and you will adjust this. You will find that this number will be 100. And like I said, you won't feel anything. You will actually feel like the simulator is working, or the game is working like always. So the first thing you need to try is reducing this field of view to 90%, for instance, or 95. And once you do this, you will start to feel that the scale of the world is changing, and you're actually like moving forward like a zoom effect. Don't worry. Then you go to the appearance menu, and yes, Here we will introduce some boost mod by Primashock. Let's go and use maybe 15, and right now I'm starting to feel the depth. I feel like I'm here, but I need more. Let's keep going, and when I reach 30, in my case, the scale is working, the sensation is great, so I can say that this is my number to get started. I go back to system, and maybe I change back the field of view to something like 95, let's say. So I feel like this is getting better. The trees there, I can see the trees popping up in front of the mountains. I can see the cockpit here, the instruments, like I can touch them. And I can feel like I'm inside this cockpit. So this thing is working. That's what I wanted. If I get close, the things feel like they are there. Okay, here I'm using SteamVR, but I don't recommend using SteamVR. If you have a Pimax headset, use the Pimax XR runtime. OpenXR Toolkit will work there, and you will find better performance and better behavior of this mod. And that's it. You can play with it, you can try different settings here. You can go, maybe you can try 100% here and 30 at the appearance in 3 depth boost or less. And right now, for instance, I'm getting a nice configuration. What you need to know is that this is very personal, and this might introduce some eye strain or you will feel uncomfortable. My case is that I'm not feeling dizzy at all. Actually, I'm loving this. I can stay here flying with this mod for hours. And actually, right now, I'm in love with the simulator. I'm in love with my headset. I can't move from my motion rig right now. That's what I feel. Okay? That's my sensation. You might feel different. You might think that this is awful. You might see different uh, effect, but for some guys, and I've been reading the comments in the previous video, it's working. So if some people can get something different and some new feature and some new sensation, the sensation we meant to have here in a VR headset, that's a win for me. Again, this is very personal, it's an experiment, and I feel like this is the way to fly right now, and I won't change my mind, and I won't go back to the previous version of OpenXR Toolkit. This is unbelievable, guys. Try it. Please try it. And if you feel that it's not working, let me know. This won't break anything. It shouldn't break anything. Just in case, like I said, get a proper copy of the DLL before doing anything. If you get some error, just go back to the original DLL if you don't like or if it doesn't work. We don't actually know because some computers or some systems may have different layers in the OpenXR configuration that might broke this. I don't know. Actually, I don't know, but we can fix it. So come back with your thoughts, try it, and look at that. Honestly, this is different. This is like I'm here, okay? I'm sitting in this ugly cockpit with this lady watching the mountains, and I feel like I'm going to fall because I feel the height, now I feel the depth, now I feel everything. It's unbelievable. Hope you get the same results, guys. This is the VR I wanted for years. I can't recommend more this mod, and I did it. That's a great sensation. So if you want to help me, of course, I have a link in the descriptions to get some funds to be able to work more hours in different solutions for this. So you can help me also just subscribing to this channel and sending your your comments and your ideas. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Look at that. No, no, no. You can't imagine how good this is. And the worst thing about this is that I can't show you using YouTube because and actually you're getting an ugly version of this screen capture because I'm using the SteamVR uh, duplication to get the OpenXR Toolkit window because I had no other option. Okay, guys. Now, yes, I'll leave you and go right now and install this mod. Bye bye.